What is up, guys? We are back. So as you guys see, I'm using this truck, towing, hauling, sand, hay, all that stuff with it. So we decided to get an actual hitch for the truck. I was using a 5-inch drop in this truck and it wasn't enough. So I got the trailer here. You can see how angled this is. This is literally where I set it off. You can see just to get it off the hitch, it had to be at this angle. So what we did, we got a new hitch from Bulletproof Hitches. As you guys can see, it is a 8-inch drop, 12,000 pounds on the 2-inch ball, and 22,000 pounds on the 2 5/16 ball. So I got it here. I already have it open, I already have a truck, but came in some super nice packaging. Workbench is messy, but it's that time of year. Came in super nice packaging. As you can see, came with some grease for the ball, stickers obviously, but super nice packed in there. It was really, really heavy. Shipping weight of this thing is 51 pounds. You can really feel it. Someone tries to steal this thing, they're really gonna have to throw it around to get out there. I did go ahead and throw a lock on there as well, just because I don't want anything happening to it. One thing I did notice, so I got the 2.5-inch shank. The GMCs are 2.5 inches. Most standard ones are 2 inches. GMC did come with this. It is a little adapter to go from a 2 to 2.5 inch. When I was using the 2-inch shank, I noticed it was a little bit tighter in there. It didn't move as much. When we walk around and look at this 2.5-inch shank, I've noticed it wiggles just a little bit more, but it's designed for the truck. So you can see it here. And this obviously will move a little bit as well. So the 2.5 inches have a little bit more play, but that's pretty standard to have the play. With the adapter in there, it was just a little bit tighter. What I did notice though, you will have a little bit more movement in that because that part is detachable. You can flip the ball around to get 2 different size balls. With that plays a little bit more. So you do get a little bit more noise out of the back. If you're worried about that, obviously if you're trailering, you know it'll make some noise. But if you're new to it, you do notice that, so just FYI. So if you look here, you can see the difference, how much lower this will be. Because obviously that's the height I had to get the other one off. You can see just how much lower this ball will actually be and how much smoother or flatter this trailer will sit. You can see trailer is much flatter. The truck is kind of up in the back, so that will be even flatter. But this should ride a lot better, and hopefully don't drag the bottom of the trailer on stuff anymore. Especially just like little hills and bumps and things like that. This hooked up really nicely. As you can see, definitely worth it if this is a route you guys want to go. So a quick overview. When you turn the trailer on, you plug it in, it immediately pulls up this screen for you. It immediately knows there is a trailer available. Add new trailer, import from my GM on the app, accessories. So I'm just gonna use a guest trailer because this is not my trailer. I've used it multiple times, so it's asked that. And it pulls up here, trip, how many miles, MPG, unchecked items. So you go through, get that checklist, make sure everything looks good. We'll go back, no issues found, lights, it'll run through. You can literally do a light test and it'll run all the lights, make sure everything looks good. Let's see. Start the light test, all that stuff. No issues found. We'll go back, and then that's how it is. So right now I'm averaging 12.7 because it's been sitting here idling and do a lot of in-town driving. We'll see how much I get towing this empty trailer when we get there. Probably about 30 miles or so, so not very much. So right off the bat, I do hear a little bit more noise out of the hitch just because, you know, it is removable, all that stuff. You can change out the balls than a solid one. Trailer I'll get a picture on flat ground, but trailer is riding a lot flatter, which is what you want. One thing is that popped up during tow mode that you don't normally see is when you turn the blinker on, blind spot camera pulls up that are in the mirrors. The blind spot camera pulls up. I'll show you when we get up here. But those cameras pull up so you can see all the way down the side. Make sure you don't drag your trailer on something, especially if you're towing something longer. You know, the short trailer, no big deal. But if you got, you know, a 30-foot car hauler or something like that, you don't want to drag the entire side down a mailbox or a building or anything like that. Pull it up, blinkers on, and you can see it switches all the way down the side there on that main screen. Now, this camera isn't great. I have complained about these being just a little bit blurry, especially up in there. But overall, it is not bad. Like, this section is pretty clear, but as you get farther out, it gets blurrier. But you can see, coming around a turn like this, make sure you don't drag it, and you're good to go. 25-mile update. We're averaging 10.8 miles per gallon on the empty trailer. Obviously, it's a gasser. Won't get as good as gas mileage towing, but it is what it is. So 10.8 on an empty trailer. And what's weird is when that thing was loaded with about 3,000 pounds of stuff, got about 10.8 again. So I don't know if this thing will just get 10.8 with any kind of weight on it or what, but I'll have to get some weight on that trailer, see what it actually gas mileage will be like coming up. I know, bud, we're almost there. He's ready to get out of that seat. When it comes to hitches, the Bulletproof hitch is very nice. Yes, it's more expensive than some on the market, but if you're looking for something that's going to last a long time and look really good too, I think this you need to look no further on. So if you're going to do it right. Get a Bulletproof hitch.